Hello, this is Meir speaking with you from the School for Self-Healing. One of the most exciting things in my life right now is working again on my book, Awaken Your Power of Self-Healing. I'm in 2 chapters of paralysis from polio and paralysis from muscular dystrophy. And again, it becomes clear to me that paralysis, to a great extent, diminishes when the state of mind reduces it. For example, I will never forget one of the polio patients I worked with who was paralyzed. She had a foot drop, and in that time the orthopedist took a part of her hip bone and put a bone in her ankle joint so the foot will not drop, hoping that with a cane she will have normal walking. She was in her early 20s, and we worked sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 7 hours in one go. I would take her to the beach, I would stretch her and pull her on the sand, we would go to the waves and work in the waves. My mom was observing my work with her, and she said, she's walking better all the time. I was then 18 years of age. I was very surprised that I was able to do that. And then, 2 years later, that same polio patient lie down, and I could see that she's really straining to walk with the cane and the frozen foot that did not move. I asked her to visualize that her foot is moving. With her youth energy, with my belief, she started to visualize that it's moving. Now think about it. A thin calf, a frozen foot, basically frozen with surgery and paralyzed with polio, and she imagined that the foot moved. Within 6 weeks of that imagery, the foot started to move. I left Israel in that time and came back 8 years later. She met me in a workshop, and she had to tell me, I left my cane in the closet and I don't need it anymore. I'm working these days on my good friend Beatrice Nascimento, the one we all like so much. And I worked with her in the late 80s, and her progress was amazing. In the past, she could not chew out of weakness of her facial muscles. She could not lift her arms all the way, and she walked with a limp. And after working with me and taking my training, she was able to dance, walk with no limp, chew without any problem. And that progress lasted for 25 years. Now, in her late 50s, she has some problems. But what's amazing is the intensive treatment that I have with her, seeing her 2 hours a day, and sometimes as many as 4 hours a day, she's walking better. Restriction that she had went away. And the reason is, Beatrice has a very open mind. She's open to the idea that she could move out of paralysis. Most of us are paralyzed with the thoughts that we cannot do better than we are doing right now. Let's move out of those thoughts. Even in small ways, people think the back pain that I have will never go away. And they give me all the rationale of why it shouldn't go away. Did you know that you have 600 muscles? Did you know that you only use 50 out of them? Well, I will teach you that, both in my book, Awaken the Power of Self-Healing, and in the workshop that I will be teaching this January. I can't wait to see many of you in the workshop. And I can't wait for the surprise in your face when you get out of the workshop and say, well, I never knew that I can give up my pain. So let me give all of you a very simple exercise. Lie on your back, put a pillow under your head, bring your knee to your chest, and move it in rotating motion. Do it slowly. Then do the other knee. And now, gently, roll from side to side. When you get to the side, let's say you get to the right side, grab the left ankle and bring it back. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel how much air gets into the waist, into your groin. And then roll to the left side and pull the right leg. And breathe deeply. Then move from side to side again. Do it every day. You will never feel the same after 5 days. Do rollings, count at least 30 every morning, and your back and your neck will feel much better. With much love and blessings for the holidays, your friend Meir.